We are from Group 5 who would like to present a topic on Islamic culture in Jabatan Penerangan Negeri Sembilan. Overview of our topic. The first one about introduction, professional ethics, concept of Islamic, finding of interview, analysis, and for the last but not least, conclusion. I will continue for introduction. History of the establishment of Jabatan Penerangan was said to begin with the establishment of the Department of Publicity and Printing in September 1945. This department was established to restore the image of the British government, which had been affected by the Japanese occupation. Since its establishment, this department has been responsible for providing information to calm and control the situation. Furthermore, information needs to be expanded with the existence of a communication network through various programs delivered through face-to-face communication, printed materials and radio broadcasts, also responsible for printing and controlling the printing of all types of forms and other materials required by all government departments.
A professional is someone who has achieved a high level of expertise in a particular field and earn income from their work. Ethics pertain to the moral principles that guide individuals' action and the way activities are conducted, while integrity encompasses the quality of being honest and possessing strong moral principles and uprightness. Professional ethics. As a subset of applied ethics, evaluate the ethical aspect of human actions within specific occupations such as law, ministry, higher education, and other that derive from professional recognition. I give two issues of Sharia. Number 1, application. 2, the practice of creating. Then, how to improve the maqasid Sharia. 1, provide advice and reprimand. Islamic teaching implies the importance of admonishing and advising one another in community life. 2, shows positive qualities in dressing. A positive attitude in dressing can also help work better with culture and create a more supportive and collaborative work environment.
Okay, next we will go to work ethic in Islamic continuum. Working is an action of worship because this concept is based on to a person's faith, based on his practice. The Islamic concept of work encompasses principles of integrity, social responsibility, and the pursuit of excellence. Okay, the integrity, the work become an act of worship to Allah by Surah Zariyat 56. Next, the social responsibility. Social responsibility, the concept of work according to Islam, it is a fairness to each other from Surah Al-Hujurat 13. And the last one is the pursuit of excellence. This means the concept of work according to Islam can also be evaluated through the level of faith. Okay, next we will go to definition of fairness in Islam. In Islam, justice known as al-adl is a fundamental principle that governs various aspects of life. Next, justice in Islam does not only mean balance, equality, and giving right to those who deserve it. And lastly, Allah commands you to fulfill your trust to His people, and when you judge between people, that you judge justly. Indeed, Allah is the best who reminds you with it. Verily, Allah, He is the all-hearing, all-seeing God. From the effect fairness in organization, first, employee satisfaction. The level of employee satisfaction and involvement in higher when the fairness is felt by every employee in the organization. Trustworthiness. The relationship between management practice and justice with trust is based on the employee perception of the trustworthiness of the organization, and even the organization that practice it, justice and management practice are also found to be able to shape stronger trust between employees in the organization. Lastly, organizational reputation. When employees give the perception that they are treated unfairly, commitment there towards the organization will fall, work performance decreases, job satisfaction decline, are less interested in helping colleagues, and they tend to engage in deviant or defiant behavior in place work. And the lastly from me, advantages fairness in the organization. First, enhanced performance employees will be motivated to do their best in fair treatment is practiced in organization, also leading to higher levels of productivity and better overall performance. The next one, reduce turnover. The effect of justice in the organization can reduce the negative impact of perceptions of covert political behavior and selfishness on turnover intentions. And lastly, positive organization culture and reputation. Fairness brings a positive organization culture. It creates a good reputation in the organization. This can positively affect relationship within the organization.
Next, the perspective of corporate social responsibility (CSR). The main purpose of implementing CSR program is to protect the company's image and reputation in the eyes of the public. The CSR program implemented by the company to achieve this goal usually consists of showing that the company is responsible for the well-being of the community around it. Then, we can see from the Islamic perspective. Islamic perspective, CSR aims to advance social justice and the realization of al-falah, that means human welfare. There are 4 perspective elements that are applied based on Islam. Firstly, taqwa, tawheed, ukhuwah, adil, and al-alfa. Dimension of corporate social responsibilities. There are 2 dimensions of CSR. Firstly, external of CSR and internal of CSR. The external dimension of CSR include the practice of corporate social responsibilities with local communities, suppliers, customers, and stakeholders. This is important to take care of the good name of an organization. For example, good relations with business partners and suppliers are built on trust, respect, and compliance with contract. Secondly, internal of CSR. The internal of CSR focus on the psychological well-being of employees, ensuring a safe and healthy work environment, improving skills and talents, important in Malaysia's diverse environment, where the ethical human aspect of CSR is essential for harmony between organizations and society.
So, I will go further to the next part, which is finding of review. The first one is, the interview revealed that Haji Sabaruddin bin Yub Hamzah served as the director of the Negeri Sembilan Information Department. He is the director of the Information Department for Negeri Sembilan and is from that state. The second one is, the vision of the Department of Information Company is to be a leader in credible government communication, while the mission of the company is to strategically market government information using a variety of communication channels. Third, his explanation of Islamic work ethic also include behavior, maintaining one's appearance, having a personality, and having knowledge. Fourth, additionally, the Negeri Sembilan Information Department adheres to the Islamic principle of Hablu Minan Nas as part of its work ethic. Greet, give greeting, and greet other without regard to race or skin color are among the Islamic work ethic principles that are followed in organization. 5. Last but not least, Haji Sabaruddin believed that every organization should uphold Islamic work ethic in the organization.
The director of the Negeri Sembilan Information Department in Malaysia, who is Tuan Haji Sabaruddin bin Yub Hamzah, emphasized the importance of implementing Islamic work ethic in the organisation and disseminating accurate information to all Malaysians. The department faced the challenges posed by digital media, and the director has been undertaken several improvements in the organisation, including setting the goals and objectives, improving the office environment, and discovering hidden talent. He believed that every organisation must implement ethic-based guidelines to govern the behaviour of its staff. Therefore, it is consistent with what Collins' Dictionary of the English Language 1989 said, that is true ethic is content, value, principle, and procedure of the conduct considered good and right from a social, religious, or civil point of view.
For the conclusion, Jabatan Penerangan enhance community communication and ethical practices adhering to Islamic principles. It helps employees develop ethical professionals and effectively gathers, processes, and disseminates information. Assessing the department's performance in meeting objectives, including accuracy, timeliness, relevance, and decision-making can help determine its effectiveness. The department's effectiveness in communication channels and technologies can be assessed through metrics like engagement and feedback. Improving ethics and morals is crucial for enhancing communication quality depends on the department's goals and context, as effective leadership and professional relationships are essential for organizational success. That's all from us. Thank you for listening. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.